The 2022 edition of the Dakar Rally will take place in Saudi Arabia for the third time and will see a number of South Africans taking part. One team in particular will have more than just a driver from the country. Century Racing, that produce and export their specially designed vehicle from Gauteng, will have 10 cars on the start line.
We don't really take in how far we've come, especially against the factory teams of the world, you know. Toyota and Mini and Audi, all these guys have got mega factory backing. We're just a small company here in Johannesburg, private company started by Julian Hardy and Mark Corbett, and to think how far it's come, it's amazing.
Indeed, it is a proudly South African product. The idea many years back when I started working here for Mark Corbett, he told me, hey, why don't we build our own car and we go and race the Dakar Rally. So it started off as a dream and it slowly became a reality. It's been a long, long road, starting from nothing, from a clean sheet of paper. And essentially every model we build is a clean sheet. We're not based on any road car. So we don't like buy a Hilux and modify it. We start from nothing. We design everything from the ground up, the suspension, the bodywork of the car, everything's our own design. So it's a century car. It's not based on anything else. And yeah, we believe we do things better than other people, but we have to prove it. Yeah.
Earlier this year at the Dakar Rally, 2016 quad bike podium finisher Brian Baragwanath teamed up with 2020 female bike finisher Tay Perry as navigator. The South African pair ended second on the prologue, followed by a 7th place finish on stage 2, which took them into the top 8 overall. After 12 stages of racing, the pair ranked 32nd, but had huge victories along the way.
We had 5 cars in the last edition, and in the first week, most days we had a car in the top 5, which in itself is a big feat. We are racing against the best in the world. Brian was lying 6th of the roll at the rest day, which is the halfway mark. Unfortunately, we had a part failure on stage 7, and that put us back. So the final results don't show the true story. We believe we should have been in the top 5 on pace. But, you know, there's no ifs and buts. Your car needs to finish every day and finish well. Consistency is a big part of it, and this is what we've been hard at work this year.
Yeah, so for this year I'll be going with Leonard Creamer. Me and Leonard have been racing together for a long time, since 2016, and he's never done Dakar with me, so it's a great experience for him to experience Dakar, especially with a strong team like us. And yeah, Tay has immigrated to Europe, so she's finding her feet, finding a new home in Europe. And I'm really happy for her. She got to drive with 5 times Dakar winner Cyril Dupre this year, so very exciting for the South Africans.
Just getting to Saudi is a problem because of the current restrictions. Where is Century Racing? These cars that we see at different stages of assembly in the factory here in Johannesburg, are they going to make it all the way to the UAE for the race?
Yeah, look, we already had the scenario last year. We had a container packed and ready to go by ship last year, and then the ship never arrived. It was delayed, and then we went to open the container, we repacked everything onto crates, and we just managed to get everything onto Emirates passenger planes to take it for us there. So the car gets half dismantled, they get put onto specific wooden pallets that we built, custom pallets. Very expensive exercise. We shipped 7 tons last year by plane at the last minute. We got the cars a day before the start, so lots of stress for us. And like my colleague says here, what is it, just another chaotic Dakar, you know, to manage. So either we're going to get a plane that will carry the cars and the crews in one go, so it will be just after Christmas, depending on what quarantine they're going to ask us to do there, 2-3 days in hotels. Or we're going to send the cars beforehand on empty planes, essentially cargo planes, and then we will get a charter flight from Kome, like a smaller plane. In total, there are about 80 South Africans that need to, well, Botswana, South Africa, Lesotho, that need to get from here to Saudi Arabia. So we have already planned all that in advance. We will get special permits, obviously, to land the plane there, but that's not really an issue. We did it last year, and it was quite easy in that respect.
So the travel restrictions for you guys and for Century Racing will have no impact?
Hopefully not. I can't say for sure because things are changing on a daily basis. But now we're quite relaxed about it. It's no point for us stressing now. We need to focus on getting the cars ready, getting our spares, all our stuff in order. And then, yeah, we stick to our plan, and then we'll see closer to the time how we fly there.
The race begins with the prologue on the 1st of January on the shores of the Red Sea in Jeddah, weaving through the Saudi Arabian desert to Ha'il and the capital, Riyadh, over a distance of more than 8,000 kilometers. For Newzroom Afrika on 405, I'm Vaylen Kirtley.